अस्सलाम वालेकुम क्लास 7 स्टूडेंट्स. अस्सलाम वालेकुम क्लास 7 स्टूडेंट्स. बेटे unmute yourself. We have to do exercise today, chapter number 1. Unmute yourself. Hurry up, hurry up. Okay बेटे, taken out your books, hold pencils in your hands. Hurry up and take out page number 11. Take out page number 11. Students, unmute yourself. Abdul Rahman, Amina Shafiq, Heather, Hayan Ali, Umar Noor Shamsi, and Maria Said. Bete, please unmute yourself. And boys, please turn on your camera. Boys, turn on your camera. Hurry up. Don't waste the time. Yes, Moomin. Bete, unmute yourself. We have to do exercise. And boys, turn on your camera. Only boys will turn on their cameras.
Book and workbooks exercise.
Bete, only exercise. Today we will do the exercise. Okay. Taken out page number 11 of your book. Hold pencils in your hands. Okay, now we are starting the exercise of chapter number 1. You all of know we have done the chapter number 1, heating and cooling. Okay, now we will discuss about the exercise. Okay, now I am starting the exercise. Are you ready, all of you? Say yes. Say yes.
Yes, teacher. Yes. 1 minute.
Teacher, workbook or book?
Bete, I said only book, exercise.
Hmm.
Only book, not workbook. Is that clear? Okay, bete, the first question is multiple choice questions. Have you seen in your exercise, page number 11? Question number 1, why does a spark from a firework not hurt very much if it lands on your hand? Okay, so in this question they are asking why a spark does not hurt you if it lands on your hand. Okay, so the options are given. The spark has a huge amount of heat energy. This is wrong because we have discussed in the chapter that spark has not a higher heat energy. Okay, the spark has a lot of heat energy. No, the spark has a little heat energy. D option, the spark has no heat energy.
Yes.
So which option is correct? Which is correct? Which is correct, Heather? Tell
The
me.
spark has a little energy.
Yes, the spark has a little.
No.
Yes, option C is correct. Tick in your book. Hurry up. Option C is correct. Now number 2, heat energy is measured in. You also discussed in the chapter, heat energy is measured in.
J, D or C?
Option A, degree.
Joules.
Option B, joules. Option C, newtons. And option D, pascals. Which is correct?
Degrees
Joules.
or joules?
Joules.
Yes.
Degrees.
Joules. No, joules. Celsius temperature is measured in degrees. Okay. So the correct answer is joules. What is the correct answer? Correct answer is joules. Okay. Option B is correct. Now come to number 3. Which of these does the kinetic theory not explain? Okay. You also discuss in that chapter about the kinetic theory, that we can discuss kinetic theory with the help of melting, evaporation, condensation. Okay, and mass energy conserved. Okay, so options are given: condensing of steam, B, evaporation of water, C, heat coming from the sun, or melting of ice.
C.
Number 3, which is correct?
Heat coming from the sun.
Yes, option C, heat coming from the sun is correct. Option C is correct. Now question number 4, what happens when one end of a metal bar is heated? Okay, options are given. Option A, molecules at the heated and move as fast at the other end. Second option, molecules at the heated and move faster than at the other end. Option C, molecules at the heated and move more slowly than at the other end. And option 4, molecules at the heated and move towards the other end. So which is the
Option D.
Heated and move
yes,
toward
yes,
the other end.
yes, option
Last
D.
option 4.
Yes, option D is correct. Question number 4, option D is correct. Molecules at the heated end move towards the other end. Is that clear?
Teacher, what is the answer of question number 1?
Question number 1, option C is correct. The spark has a little heat energy. Done, all of you?
Yes.
Okay, please say yes. Okay.
Yes.
Question number 5. What is the name of the continuous circulating stream of water set up inside the kettle when it is heated? You also discussed this example in convectional current. Okay, convection. So what is option? Charging current, option B combustion current, C conduction current, and D convection current.
D.
Convection
D.
current.
Yes, option D is correct. Convection current. I am repeating the answers. Question number 1. Question number 1, option C is correct. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Number 2, option B is correct.
Yes.
Number 3, option C is correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Option 4, question 4, option D is correct.
Yes. Yes.
And then question number 5, option D is correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Now come to question number 2. These are true and false. Okay, you can still burn your tongue on a cup of tea even though it may not be very hot. Is
True.
it correct?
True.
No.
Yes,
True.
this is true. This is true.
True.
Number 2, heat is measured with a thermometer.
False.
False.
Heat is
False.
measured with a no. Temperature is measured with a thermometer. Okay. So when water changes state from ice to a liquid, the total mass of the water never changes.
True.
True, teacher.
True.
True.
Definitely, when ice in a solid form, when it will be melt, the weight, the weight of the mass of the water will be same. It will never change. Number 4, a short metal spoon is better for stirring hot soup than a long metal spoon. Long
False.
pause.
False.
Definitely, it is a steel spoon. So its handle should be heated with the hot soup. So this is not a correct option. This is false. Number 5, heat can only be carried by convection in liquids and gases.
True.
True. I told you in the class that convection is happen in liquids and gases and conduction is happen only in solids. Okay, I am repeating the answer. Question number 2, check it again. Question number 1, true. Question number 2,
Yes.
false. Number 3 is true. Number 4 is false. And number 5 is true. Have you done?
Yes.
Okay, now come to the question number 3. Use the given words to fill the gaps. Okay, the gaps are given. Ice is a solid. When it is heated,
Melts.
it melts. Okay, it melts. Write in a box, melts and becomes water. Water is a dash.
Liquid.
Water is a liquid. Good. Which boils at 100 degrees centigrade. At the temperature, it turns into a
Gas.
gas called steam. When steam cools, it
Condenses.
condenses
Condense.
and turns back into water. At 0 degrees centigrade, water
Freezes.
freezes and turns back into ice. These are examples of changes of
State.
state. Okay, good. I'm repeating the answer. Check it again. First blank comes melts. Yes. Better say yes.
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 Number 2 blank is comes liquid.
Yes.
Number 3 is gas.
Yes.
Number 4 is condenses.
Yes.
Number 5 is freezes.
Yes.
And number 6 is state.
Yes.
Okay, have you done? All of you?
Yes.
Okay. Now better come to our next question. Question number 4. Okay. The Kelvin scale starts at absolute 0. Okay. When we have started our chapter number 1, at first page, we have discussed about the temperature scale. That was one column was Celsius scale and the second one was about Kelvin scale. Okay, and I also told you that Kelvin scale is also called absolute zero, and it is always started from 273 degree. Have you remembered it? Have you read in your chapter?
Yes.
Okay. Now keep in your mind that lesson.
Yes.
The Kelvin scale starts at absolute zero and had degrees which are the same size as degrees on the Celsius scale. Now question number 1, fill in the missing temperatures on these scales. Okay. So you have to uh, fill this temperature scale. Okay. So this temperature scale is given. You have to fill it. Okay. So I will tell you how do you fill it. First, you can see in Celsius column, 200 is written. Okay. And opposite of a column of Kelvin scale, there is a blank. So what do you write there? 200.
473.
Yes, 200 plus 273. You will add 273 degree in Celsius.
470.
Okay. Then you will write 473. Opposite 200, you will write there 473 K. Okay. Now come to the second box. 373 K is written.
We will minus 273.
Yes, you will do
100.
minus 273, then you will get 100. So in Celsius column, you will write here 100. What do you write here? 100. Bete, are you listening on?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, bete. Now come to the third box. 0 degree is written. You will add 273. Then you will get the answer in Kelvin. What do you write there? 273.
373.
No, 273. 0 plus 273. Answer will be 273. Okay. Come to the next box. This temperature is given in Kelvin, 173. When you do subtract minus 273 from it, what do you get the answer?
Minus 100.
Minus 100.
Yes, minus 100 degrees centigrade. Yes, the answer is correct. Now come to Celsius box, next box, minus 200. And when you add plus 273, what will be your answer? 73. Yes.
73.
Your answer will be 73 because one number is in have a minus sign and the other number has a plus sign. So what we will do according to math 2, we will do the subtraction and we will put the sign of a bigger value. Is that clear? Students,
Yes.
is that clear? Okay, beta.
Yes.
Yes.
Minus 200 and plus 273. Your answer will be 73. Now come to the last box. Minus 273 Celsius is given. Okay. So what will be happen? And the other side 0 is written. So what will be your option? Definitely in Kelvin scale 0 is written. You will minus 273. What will you do? You will subtract minus 273. Yes, 0 minus 273 in a Kelvin column. Then you get answer in Celsius column minus 273. Is that clear?
Yes.
Have you written all the temperatures? Bete, have you written all the temperatures?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now come to the question number 2. Question number 4, second part. Okay. Question number 4, second part. Write a rule for changing temperatures on the Celsius scale to temperature on the Kelvin scale. Okay. Actually, this is a question. You do not need to write these answers in your book because I will send you a homework, printed homework, in which your all answers are written. Okay. In that science homework you will have 10 short questions which you have to write in your science copy, then solve exercise all answers. Okay, you have to write all answers of exercise in your copy and then your workbook answers. Okay, so now I will explain you what is the meaning of this question and what will be your answer, but you do not need to write in this time. Okay, you have to just understand it. So you have to do 3 questions in your science copy, short questions. Okay, then exercise, from exercise true, false and MCQ. Do not write in your copy. Okay, exercise, from your exercise you do not write MCQs or true false in your copy, you will start your work from question number 3. Okay, use the given words to fill the gaps. Okay, from question number 3 till question number 6 you will do in your science copy, and after that you will do workbook answers. You will write workbook answer in your workbook. I will discuss workbook answers with you, but you will write in your workbook. And 3 long questions I have to send you, 3 long questions. Okay, and I have mentioned the pages. You will write these 3 questions in your copy. Is that clear? Now come to the question number 4, second part. Write a rule for changing temperature on the Celsius scale to a temperature on the Kelvin scale. In this question, they are asking the rule. How can we change the Celsius temperature to a Kelvin scale? Okay, so answer is very simple. You also did in your table. Okay, what will be your answer? Your answer will be कि add 273 to the degrees on the Celsius scale to convert into the Kelvin scale. What is our answer? Okay, definitely we add 273 in Celsius scale, and because of that we can get answer in a Kelvin scale. Now question number 3, use your rule to convert the following Celsius temperature to the Kelvin scale. Now you will tell me the answer. First is given 300 degrees centigrade. So we what will we add into 300 degrees centigrade?
273.
What will we add?
273.
273. And what will be our answer?
573.
Our answer will be 573K. Right answer in your book, its answer will be 573K. Okay, next one is that 150 degrees centigrade. So when you add 273 in it, what will be your answer?
423.
Yes, your answer will be 423K. Okay, you also write K because you are changing Celsius temperature into Kelvin scale. Okay, now come to the third part. Third part is given minus 50 degrees centigrade. So when you add plus 273, what will be your answer?
220.
What will be your answer? Umar Noor Shamsi, if you want to ask any question, unmute yourself. Umar Noor Shamsi, you have raised your hand. Unmute yourself. Yes, bete.
Teacher, please repeat again the answers.
Which question?
Part.
Question number 4, third part.
Yes.
Bete, wait for a minute. I am discussing part C. After that, I will repeat the answers. Okay. So, bete, question number 4.
223.
Yes, minus 50 degrees centigrade. So, answer will be 223K. Have you written? Now, I am repeating the answer. Please check it again. Question number 4, third part. A part answer is Umar Noor Shamsi. Be careful. A part answer is 573K. B part answer is 423K. And C part answer is 223K. Done? Bete, done? No answer. Question number 4. Use the kinetic theory to explain why it is not sensible to convert temperatures lower than minus 273 centigrade to the Kelvin scale. Okay, so in this question, they are asking, okay, if we use the kinetic theory, so why this is not possible for us to convert temperature lower than minus 273 centigrade? What is the reason? Its reason is very simple, because we have discussed in the chapter absolute zero is a temperature which is also called Kelvin scale. It is the state of temperature at which particles stop moving. Okay, so this is very, very difficult for us to change the Celsius temperature into Kelvin scale. Okay, absolute zero is the temperature. Can you listen my sound? Bete, are you listening me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, bete. Bete, I was telling you about question number 4, fourth part answer. In this question, they are asking, okay, according to kinetic theory, if the temperature is lower than minus 273 degrees centigrade, so that's why we cannot convert Celsius temperature into Kelvin scale. So answer is very simple. We have discussed in the chapter that absolute zero is a state, is a temperature scale at which particles stop moving. Okay, so when they stop moving, so they will lose the heat energy. So they have not heat energy, so that's why we cannot convert Celsius temperature into Kelvin scale at absolute zero, at minus 273 degrees centigrade. Is it clear? Students, is it clear?
Miss, can you repeat it? I
Yes,
can't
teacher.
hear you.
Who is this? Who is talking?
Miss Haya, me.
Ji bete, what do you want to ask?
Miss, I'm saying, can you repeat it? I couldn't hear you.
Okay, question number 4. Okay, in question number 4, I have told you, we have discussed in the chapter that absolute zero is a temperature which is also called Kelvin scale, at which the particles stop moving. So if they stop moving, so they will lose the heat energy. So if they are losing the heat energy, that's why we cannot measure the temperature which is lower than minus 273 degrees centigrade. Okay, so this is very difficult for us to convert Celsius temperature into Kelvin at minus 273 degrees centigrade. Is it clear? Now come to a question number 5. The diagram shows the kinetic theory model of an evaporation liquid. Okay, you can also see this diagram in your book. Okay, you can also see this diagram is given. Okay, this diagram, please look at your book. The diagram shows the kinetic theory model on an evaporation liquid. Okay, so you have to write the answer. First one is describe what is happening. So if you see the diagram, what do you think? What is happening in it? Inside in the diagram. Please observe the diagram and tell. Yes,
The particles are vibrating.
the particles. What is happening?
Are vibrating.
Vibrating. Yes, the particles are vibrating. They are getting energy. Okay, or anyone?
And they are able to escape.
And they are able to adjust in
Escape
empty
from the
spaces.
surface.
In empty spaces. Okay, so its answer will be the particles are gaining kinetic energy. Some of them are able to escape from the surface. Okay, you can also see that they are going outside the beaker. Okay, so they can they are able to escape from the surface. They can leave their place. Okay, now come to question number 2. What is needed to make this happen? So how this happen? How can liquid evaporate into steam? By yes, try
Heat energy.
by heat energy. Yes, you are right.
Heat energy.
By heat energy. Yes, you are
By
right.
heat energy.
Yes. Who gave me the answer? Who gave me the answer?
Noor Fatma.
जी बेटे
Noor Fatma.
नूर फातिमा. Okay. ठीक है बेटे. Good answer.
Teacher, which question?
Bete, now we will do the question number 5, part 3. Suggest where this energy might come from.
From the sun.
From the sun. Yes. Good answer. Good. Number 4. Give an example of where evaporation takes place in the home. In your homes, where evaporation can.
Boiling water.
What is your answer? Repeat your answer. Moment, repeat your answer.
Boiling water.
Boiling water.
Boiling
Yes.
water.
Drying clothes.
In a kettle.
In a kettle and in a pan.
Pan.
Yes, in a pan. Okay. So evaporation can be happen at your homes by boiling water in a kettle. It can be happen in a pan. It can be happen by drying clothes. Is that clear? Okay, come to our question number 6. The diagram shows a refrigerator. So you can see also the diagram of refrigerator. Okay. As you can see, it is labeled where is liquid, where is a cooling fins, where is a freezer compartment, where is a refrigerant vapor. Okay, so in and around the refrigerator, heat is moving by conduction, convection, and radiation. Okay, so you can also observe this diagram in your book. Okay, bete, this diagram is given in your book. You can also see it's a diagram of refrigerator in which conduction, convection, and radiation is happening. Conduction, all of know it is happened only in solids. Convection, when continuous streaming circulation is, that is called convection. And the third one is your radiation. Obviously, it absorbs some heat from its surrounding. Okay. So you have to give the answer. Come to page number. Come to next page, page number 13. Okay. Page number 13. Which processes is mainly responsible for? Which processes is mainly responsible for? Number one, cool air dropping from the freezer compartment. So look at the diagram and tell me
Convection.
which part is responsible. Cool air dropping from the freezer compartment. It is conduction. Is it convection or is it radiation? What is this? This is convection. What is your answer? This is
Convection.
Yes.
Convection.
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 Yes. Number two, heat loss to the outside air from the cooling fins. No, from the cooling fins. What is this? Conduction, convection, or radiation?
Radiation.
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 Yes. Number two answer is radiation.
Radiation.
Yes, you are right. Number three, heat from the kitchen entering the refrigerator through its outer panels. What is this?
Conduction.
Conduction. Yes, you are right. Conduction. Then question number 4.
Conduction.
Heat from the kinetic from the kitchen entering the refrigerator each time the door is opened. So what it is conduction, convection, or radiation? So what is this?
Convection
Radiation.
or
Radiation.
and radiation. Yeah, both sides.
It has
These are
both.
both convection and
Yes,
radiation.
it has both sides, convection and radiation. Yes, it has both sides. Okay. So now come to this is not included in your you do not need to write ideas for investigation in your science copy, but I will discuss with you what is this. Okay, so look at ideas for investigation in your book. Use the operators shown in the diagram to investigate the conduction of heat along different materials such as glass, copper, and iron. Okay, you can see an apparatus is given. Okay, you can see there is a Bunsen burner. It is a candle lamp. There is a stand. This is called a tripod stand, and there is a wax blob and drawing pins. Okay. So time, how long it takes for the wax to melt and allow the drawing pins to fall from each rod. Okay. So you can see that there are different materials. Okay. These drawing pins are made by different materials. So carry out an investigation to compare the radiation of heat. So what will we do? Definitely, it's a very interesting. We will do the to find out the rate of conduction in different materials is not the same. Okay, so the drawing pins will fall as the wax melts on each rod due to the conduction heat. So first of all, we will heat the pins. So due to conduction, when heat will pass through these pins, so the wax will be melt and the drawing pins will be fall on the floor. Okay. So what do we find after this answer? What do you find after this experiment? What do you think? For example, they given us a chart, time in seconds, temperature of water in dull container and temperature of water in shiny container. Okay, so what do you find it? Which type of materials these pins are made? जी बेटे, different materials, wax blob है, drawing pins है. So what will be happen? Definitely, it's a process of conduction. I have told you conduction is happened only in solid. So when we heat up these drawing pins, what will be happen, because drawing pins are made by steel or iron. So when it will be heated, so because of that wax will be heated, it will be melt and drawing pins will be drop on the floor. Okay, so it is an experiment for conduction. Okay, bete, now your exercise has been ended. So please note it. You have to do from question number 3 till question number 6 in your science copy. Okay, and I will share all these answers with you in your homework. Okay, so in next class, inshallah.
How many questions?
जी बेटे.
Teacher, when we will get our
Questions?
Bete, this is a printed homework which you can collect from office. Okay, so today we have discussed the exercise, and inshallah tomorrow we will discuss about the workbook. Okay, so you have to hold your workbooks with you tomorrow. Okay, and after
Teacher?
I will discuss your long questions with you. So can I discuss?
Yeah, how many questions have to do?
जी बेटे.
How many questions we have to do?
Bete, I am telling you, you have to do 10 short questions which are in a printed form. You will receive from office. Okay, 10 short questions you have to write in your copy. You will give the heading of chapter number 1, cooling and heating. Then you give the heading of short questions and write 10 questions. Okay, then second part is you will give the heading of exercise, and you will do from question number 3 to 6 in your copy. Then you will give the heading of long questions. Okay, and these 3 long questions are mentioned in your homework, and page number is also mentioned. So you will write these 3 long questions in your journals. Okay, and please also draw diagrams. The diagram which is given in a long question, okay, you have to draw in your copy. Is that clear?
We have to do one long and 10 short
Beta,
questions.
you have
are
to
they
do
available
three-
now?
Beta, you have to do 3 long questions, not 1 long question. I'm telling you again, you have to do
And 10 short?
short questions, exercise, and 3 long questions in your science copy. Workbook answers you will write only in your workbook. Is that clear? Or anyone? Any question, any problem?
Teacher, which exercise?
Beta, any question?
Teacher, which exercise?
Which exercise? Beta, chapter number 1 exercise which I have discussed with you now. This exercise.
Okay.
Or anyone? Beta, any question?
टीचर हम कब ले सकते हैं वो जो आपने कहा प्रिंटेड फॉर्म पेपर्स?
बेटे आपको मैसेज आ चुका है, आज से ऑनवर्ड आपका होमवर्क भेजा जा रहा है. आपको पता है, आपको साइंस का, इंग्लिश का, उर्दू का
I have taken.
और मैथमेटिक्स का काम जो है वो प्रिंटेड फॉर्म में ऑफिस से मिल रहा है. तो आप आज से ऑनवर्ड फ्राइडे तक इसको कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. इज दैट क्लियर? और फिर आपने कॉपीज में अपना काम करना है. फिर आफ्टर ईद वी विल कलेक्ट योर होमवर्क एंड वी विल चेक योर होमवर्क, और फिर आपको रिटर्न करेंगे, फिर नेक्स्ट होमवर्क आपसे करवाएंगे. तो इसलिए आप उसको कलेक्ट करें और टाइमली उसको अपनी कॉपीज में साथ साथ करते जाएं. और एनीवन, एनी क्वेश्चन? आपको चैप्टर नंबर 1 क्लियर हो गया सब बच्चों को?
यस.
Yes.
कोई ऐसा बच्चा जिसको कुछ नहीं समझ आया? जी बेटे, एनीवन? जी बेटे, आप मुझे बताइए, कोई और क्वेश्चन, किसी ने कुछ और पूछना हो इस चैप्टर के मुतालिक, कोई बात नहीं समझ आई? इफ यू हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम इन एनी क्वेश्चन, शॉर्ट और एनीथिंग. No issue. Here are other participants. Okay, it means that you have no issue. Okay, I am leaving the meeting. Now your lecture has been ended. Allah Hafiz.